Hello, I'm Max. Welcome to my channel. In previous video, I wrote a C program that output a sine wave using GStreamer. And today, we are going to use the code in this C program in our Flutter project and make it work on Linux. Okay, let's start by creating our Flutter project. Call it app. Oh, I have Flutter installed. And make sure it doesn't complain. I'm in China, so I'm using a mirror. Okay, it doesn't complain. All those things are installed. Make sure you install Linux toolchain, right? Okay. This is our app. Okay, we need template of plugin ffi. Plugin ffi. We also need to specify platforms. iOS, Linux, Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS. Okay, this is our order of tutorials. Okay, and let's call it native binding. Okay. Oh, we can minimize that. We don't need it for now. Okay, close this one. Oh. Yep. And our native code is in src folder. Oh. Okay. Now, in Flutter, we call functions, and we don't have main functions. So let's just start. Below we don't need, and we don't care about them. Okay. Now let's start with separate the code in here inside this main function and separate them into functions. I have already made comment for it, so set up pipeline void is to here. Let's call it run. So, this is void. Okay, and okay. Copy of this. Oh, make sure it works. Init, set up pipeline, start pipeline, run main loop, free resource. copy them into here. This and GStreamer header. And let's export the symbol here. And put these functions into our headers. Move it here. Okay. Now we also need to link GStreamer. It's here. And I link it. This is when we build it. This is building the target, the line that actually build the target. So, and we also need to change the name, and we should have it. Let's try build it in the example. Okay, it builds success. Okay, this is our app project. Let's have it. Let's add this project to our dependencies. Binding. Oh, we also need to generate our Dart file, regenerate. Let's open another terminal. Dart run ffigen, and in case you forgot the command, open this file, ffigen.yaml. Here's our command. And done. Hey, let's rebuild that, try it. Okay, it works. And here, open our main.dart. Remove things we don't need. Let's just put a simple text in here. Okay, it should be working now. Yep. Incremental counter. Oh, this fab. We also need to remove this fab. Let's try to run it. Okay, it builds, and we want to start a sine wave by the time the app starts. So let's do it in its state. Dispose. Let's import. Let's have it here. Oh, I forgot. And define our function here. And we have bindings. TGST void init. Set up pipeline. Start pipeline. Okay. I believe it's updated now. Init. Set up pipeline. Start pipeline. Run main loop. Oh. And let's try it. Okay, let's run it. Okay, we have the sine wave, but the interface is not showing. Let's try debug it. Something is blocking, I believe, because the main loop is blocking, I can tell you. And yeah, its main loop is blocking. If we put it here, it will block and the pipeline won't start. as you see, the main loop function is blocking. So what we need to do is we need to create a thread to run this function. To do that, let's create the function following how a thread was created in glib. Move it to here and run the thread. Forgot to free resource. Okay. Let's update our package and build it. It should work as well. Okay, let's start it. And it's no longer blocking. Okay, one more thing. If we commented this out, the app will still run fine because Flutter Linux is using GTK, and I believe the code that invokes GTK will also have a main loop. So on other platforms, we still need this main loop. So what we're gonna do, it's not Linux, and put it inside here, and we are good. Let me put it down. Okay, that's it. And that's it. That's how you use GStreamer in your Flutter projects targeting Linux. Next is debugging. In some occasions, you need to debug your native code on your Flutter project, and we are going to do that. Let's create a launch file and create a new configuration. Have our reference is here. Link will be in the description below. And copy the entire section, copy the entire example. Okay. And we need cpp.dbg. Oh, it's this one. args we don't need environment, and our executable is in build Linux x64 debug and in bundle. This is our workspace folder, and within our workspace folder, this is the folder contain our executable. Yeah. Okay, and our executable will be named after our project name. So it will be FLT Okay, let's select that and run it. Okay, seems like it worked. Now, how do we find our native code? It's in dependencies, direct dependencies. This is our imported project, imported plugin, Flutter plugin. In our source src, this is our native code. And let's set a breakpoint here and run it. And breakpoint was hit. Let's open this. Oh, this is an edit when I test. We can also re-add it and expand it. After we walk over this line, audio test src will assign a new address. Right now it's 0, and now okay, it's assigned. Refreshed. Oh, it was addressed before. I didn't clean that. And it's also refreshed. Pipeline next. It's updated. MainLoop. And it's also updated. And this is it. In next video, I'm going to show you how to use GStreamer in your Flutter project targeting Windows. See you in the next one.